Welcome to Restaurant Karens Meet Their Match. Today, we're exploring the fascinating phenomenon of disgruntled diners who take their complaints too far. From outrageous demands to heated confrontations, we've seen it all. But what happens when these restaurant Karens encounter law enforcement? Do they get a dose of reality, or do things escalate further? Join us as we discuss the intriguing dynamics between customer entitlement, police protocol, and the humble pie that sometimes gets served. On April 4, 2024, an officer responds to a call at a pizza shop where a woman refuses to pay for her order. She claims she needs her boyfriend to pay, but their phones lack Wi-Fi. An employee suggests taking the matter outside to avoid disturbing other customers.
Oh, awesome. We're awesome. Good. Did we get this figured out?
No,
Okay.
I need my boyfriend to pay my bill, and what happened was my phone doesn't have Wi-Fi in there.
Let's take this outside.
Sorry.
Outside, the woman tells the officer that her dad was an NYPD veteran, but the officer remains firm, saying payment is still required. Her car broke down, and she wants to pay, but claims she can't access her account without her phone, which has no Wi-Fi. When the officer insists on payment, she defiantly says, "Take me to jail, officer."
My dad did 44 years in the NYPD.
Okay.
You can call him.
That doesn't matter.
It does matter. I had money in my account, and now
Talk to
I
him.
don't.
He's in charge here.
Okay, I had money in my account, and now I don't.
Okay.
This happens to me all the time. My car broke down. You're like, you
Okay.
see it.
Well, you need to pay your bill.
I know I'm gonna make money if I have my phone to make money.
Well, you need to pay your bill now.
Okay, you have to take me to jail.
The woman refuses to pay her bill, claiming she can't find her phone and needs it to access her account. She suggests asking people on Facebook, including country singer Morgan Wallen, to pay for her. The officer remains firm, telling her that her dad's NYPD background means nothing in this situation.
Okay. So you're not going to pay your bill?
No, I'm gonna pay my bill if I have my phone. I
Are
can't
you going to pay your
find
bill right now?
it. I'm gonna try.
Where's your phone?
In the bar. Probably in my bag, or sometimes it vanishes because God just does that shit to me.
I'm confused. How are you going to pay your bill with your phone?
I'm gonna ask people on Facebook to pay my bill. Morgan Wallen. He does do that.
We're not going to sit here and do
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
Correa, we can.
Wait out here for me. Do you have a driver's license?
Yes, I do.
Where's that?
In there. I had money in my account.
Are we going to pay the bill today?
I want to.
Not with asking Morgan Wallen to pay the bill here.
Okay. My dad.
Your dad means nothing to me. To be completely honest, he means nothing.
I know NYPD cops hate you guys too.
That's fine. It doesn't matter that he's NYPD or not.
The woman claims her mom can pay her bill, but says her mom won't believe her if she calls. However, she thinks her mom will believe the officer if they call. She also mentions an ex-boyfriend who might pay, but the officer is not interested in pursuing that option.
Your dad is not anywhere.
My mom can pay my bill. I went to her house to try to get it.
Okay, is your mom willing to come here and pay your bill right now?
Yes, if you call her.
Okay.
If you call her, she's not going to believe me. She thinks I'm a psycho. She's stealing my kids from me. We can trauma bond all day long, but we're not going to do that.
Okay. Is this your vehicle?
Yes.
Okay. Are you a registered owner of the vehicle?
Yes, I am.
You don't have anything inside this vehicle to pay your bill.
No, I have $7 on you to pay my bill.
Papa 3015 St. John's.
Ask my ex-boyfriend to come and pay it for me. He will do that, but I need a phone to
65
do
10
that.
28 Florida.
An officer goes inside to speak with the employee, asking about printing the woman's bill. The employee expresses frustration with the woman's excuses and suspicious behavior. Meanwhile, outside, the woman tells the officer that her ex, Larry, can pay her bill, and also claims that all her friends have jobs and can cover the cost, continuing her attempts to avoid paying the bill herself.
What's your bill? Go ahead. I'm sorry?
I can print it.
Cool. She's sitting here trying to come up with all this stuff about how she wants to try to get the money. So we don't have to.
She wanted off. Yeah.
She didn't have a car that she.
She walked here. Like, she walked in here with no car, and then she drove off in that maroon car. So someone had to drop, like, I was like, either she's a magician, she's a movie star that's just trying to cause trouble for PR. Like, I don't know what, I just can't read it all, and I'm like, I gotta.
Larry will pay my bill.
Larry? Who's Larry?
Larry, my ex-boyfriend. All my ex-boyfriends are friends of mine. They'll pay my bill. They have jobs.
The woman claims her phone is dead and asks to go home to charge it, offering to leave her car and bag behind. The officer questions her, clarifying her residence and the car she arrived in. She insists she'll pay her bill tomorrow, despite earlier excuses and lack of payment.
But I need my phone to work, to call them. and my phone is dead, I can go to my house and charge it.
Do you guys want to press charges?
She can't pay her bill yet.
I can walk there and leave my car here and my bag here.
Okay. You leave your bag here? You stay here often? Or
I'm a
where-
spotter.
Okay. All right. Where is your residence right now?
Right there, 130,
Which car did you come here?
in the red car.
Just gonna use it. Perfect.
The police officer arrests the woman, who asks, "Why have I been arrested?" The police officer replies that she is being arrested for cheating and not paying the bill. The woman claims that she wants to pay, but doesn't have the money right now. But the police officer sees through her drama and excuses.
Okay. Well, that's not gonna help me. All right. Come on, give me his money back.
Really?
Yeah.
Like one call in prison?
You do. You're going to jail right now for defrauding an innkeeper.
I did it for fun. What the
You're failing to pay your bill.
I'm not failing to pay my bill. I need my bag so I can make some phone calls. And my pizza and my meal.
No, you're not taking that. They don't take food in jail.
Oh, I have Brendan money, right? Now I'm not going to get my kids
26,
back.
thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
Oh, that would have been bad.
Do you have anything on you that's going to go
yes,
into the
I have
jail?
a knife.
St.
in
John's. Okay.
The officers enjoy a meal courtesy of the employee, but the woman's claim of having a knife in her vagina prompts a search by a female deputy who finds nothing. The officer reveals he's spoken to the woman's mother, who admitted her daughter hadn't paid a previous bill, angering the woman. She boasts about her wealth and family ties to the NYPD, but is nonetheless charged with defrauding an innkeeper.
Papa 263 St. John's. Okay. Is there a female deputy that can be 51 to us by chance? She's saying she has a signal 0 in a inappropriate place. She's on this side. Her name is Danielle.
Hi, Danielle.
Hi, how are you?
Shitty day. Oh, you look so pretty.
Thank you. I was going to my boyfriend's house, but I didn't
You
want
look
to.
so pretty to go to a...
Well, I was at the pub waiting for him to come get me.
Real quick.
Come on out, Fred. You said you got some up there?
No, I don't. I was kidding.
Well,
Okay.
not something to joke
I
about.
gotta kind of chat.
Really?
I'm not gonna do a whole,
I was
Hey,
kidding.
before she does that, let me ask you. I just talked to your mom on the phone, and she said that you didn't pay your bill at some bar last night.
No, because this happens to me all the time.
Well, if you didn't have money to pay
I
your bill
did
last
have
night,
money. I have
why would you
$7.5
come
million.
Okay, all right.
all right, he has to
He's
ask you
being
a
an
question.
asshole.
No, he's asking you a question. This is
My
your-
dad did 44 years in the NYPD. I did 20 years in the NYPD.
Okay, so
I'm retired.
No, you're not.
do you have anything up your hoo-ha?
No,
God, I don't want to look.
I know.
Come on.
I don't.
I'm gonna check it.
I can't even. I
Just at least do a pat down.
like,
Step
I,
out
I
of the
can't. Thing because my legs are stuck because they're chubby.
You're athletic. You're not chubby. And don't call us chubby, woman. All right, just put your stomach up there. Your dress is so cute. All
Yeah, thank you.
right.
I need my bag. And
Go ahead. We're gonna get it. But go ahead.
thank you.
All right. Hang tight for me, okay?
Thank you.
Thanks.
Anthony Ramos shares his harrowing experience of being shot by a Jack in the Box employee in a dispute over curly fries. The shocking incident was captured on security footage, showing the moment the employee opened fire on Ramos in the drive-through lane. Ramos recounts the terrifying ordeal and the astonishing events that led up to it.
Thank God that I was able to live through that situation. That's for sure.
A Jack in the Box security footage shows the moment a fast food employee allegedly opened fire on a drive-through customer, all because of curly fries. We hear the full story from Anthony Ramos, the man who was on the receiving end of an employee's bullets.
Ramos, a 35-year-old, visited Jack in the Box with his family, craving curly fries. However, employee Elonia Fantasia served them plain fries instead. The mistake led to a shocking confrontation.
One of the only things that were open, which in a place that I really enjoyed eating, was a Jack in the Box. I told her about the French fries and all the stuff, the tacos. I really like the tacos.
The employee who greets Ramos and his family is Elonia Fantasia Ford. When Ramos received his order, he was allegedly given normal fries, not the curly fries he had ordered.
Ramos's attorney, Anthony Kalanen, highlights the distinct taste difference between regular and curly fries, a signature Jack in the Box dish. Ramos requested a correction to his order, but the employee, Elonia Fantasia, refused, leading to a tense exchange. The situation escalated, with Fantasia throwing ketchup packets and ice, prompting Ramos to throw his food back, and ultimately, Fantasia firing a gun at him.
If you've ever been to Jack in the Box, there is a big difference in taste. And a lot of people like the curly fries. It's one of their signature, dishes. Hey, you can get curly fries and they're spiced in a special way.
Ramos then explained he requested the Jack in the Box employee to correct his order.
It's not what I ordered. Can you swap them? She was just like, no, I'm not having it today. It's not, And it's like, listen, I'll pay for it. Like, it doesn't bug me. No, you can't do that already.
And she said no and wouldn't give him the curly fries, which I found to be weird. Like most people would just say, okay, y'all, let me get you the curly fries.
Ramos has now been at the drive-thru window for over 10 minutes. That's when things start to get ugly.
She threw ketchup packets at me, ice at me. So I ended up throwing my food back at her, just out of pure instinct. And when I did that, she turned around, she grabbed the gun and fired at me.
As the situation spirals out of control, Fantasia pulls out a gun and allegedly opens fire on Ramos and his family. Ramos recounts the terrifying moment. I saw her reach for it. I put the car in drive. My adrenaline was running high, fearing for my daughter's life in the back seat. The gun jams at first, but Fantasia cocks it again and fires another round, shattering the back glass.
Ford then decides to pull out a gun and allegedly open fire on Ramos and his family.
Adrenaline was running really high. Fear and adrenaline. And first thing I did, as soon as I saw it, because she kind of reached in for it, you know what I'm saying? And when she turned around is when I kind of saw the gun. So it gave me enough time to put the car in drive. But if you kind of notice, the gun jams the first time she tries to get, and you see her kind of cock it back again, and that's when she fired off the next round. My initial reaction was get out of there as fast as I could. My adrenaline was running so high, and the fear. My daughter was in the back seat. As soon as I saw it, I just wanted to get out of there as fast as I could so that she didn't hit my daughter. She didn't hit that back glass firing at me.
Ramos believes he was unfortunate enough to encounter Fantasia on her bad day, but emphasizes that customer service workers shouldn't take out their frustrations on customers. Ramos and his attorney note that Fantasia had a prior conviction for making a terroristic threat in 2012, which a background check should have flagged. They argue that Jack in the Box failed to keep customers safe by hiring Fantasia and are now suing the store.
Ramos thinks he was on the unfortunate end of Ford's bad day.
I from the beginning, you could tell she was just frustrated. It looked like she just didn't want to be there. She wasn't having a good day. And I just got the short end of the stick on it. I understand everybody has bad days, but that doesn't mean when you're dealing with customer service, in my opinion, just because you're having a bad day, that doesn't mean you get to take it out on the people you're serving. To do background checks on people, and because I'm all for people having a job, but if they have a criminal background, point blank, don't put them with the customers.
It's hard for her to say I was scared when she's the aggressor coming forward with the gun, throwing things, and to think that she was the person who's afraid would be ridiculous because our clients are, in their car outside, but she's the one coming forward when she didn't have to do that at all. She could have just stayed in the back and, got out of the situation, but she came forward aggressively, opened the window after it was locked, and started shooting.
Jack in the Box has denied all allegations, claiming they have no control over third parties and can't be held legally responsible. Meanwhile, Ramos is seeking at least $250,000 in damages due to the impact of the incident on his family, especially his 6-year-old daughter. He claims that the ordeal has changed the way he consumes fast food, and they now avoid drive-thrus.
Oh, she was bawling, crying. We had to send her to therapy for it, just to get over the trauma about it.
Ramos explained the entire ordeal has changed the way he consumes fast food.
I'm going to be honest with you. We don't go through drive-thrus anymore, me and my family. We get down and get something to eat.
In Los Angeles, California, a dramatic scene unfolded at Spudnuts Donut Shop. Owner Cindy Seam confronted 51-year-old Stacy Rosen, a homeless woman, after she allegedly began shouting and disturbing customers, including a young child. Seam revealed that Rosen was a familiar face at the shop, often loitering outside and occasionally coming in. However, this time, Rosen's behavior crossed a line, leading to a shocking confrontation.
She'll come to the shop. She hangs out outside. Once in a while, she'll come inside. We have outside seating, so usually she'll sit outside.
Rose responded to Seam's request to leave the store by throwing hot coffee in her face, leading to a physical altercation. Seam's colleagues intervened, forcing Rose to leave, and she was later arrested and placed on a psychiatric hold. Seam reflected that the incident could have been worse, expressing gratitude that it was only coffee and not a knife.
It was really hot, and my eyes were kind of Like it got a little bit in my eyes, and I just thought, like, oh my god, my face is gonna. I mean, it looked like Freddy Krueger.
The altercation continues, with the now burnt seam swatting at the woman while fending off more physical attacks.
So I kind of took a swipe at her, and she kicked me.
Other Spudnuts employees then came to Seam's defense, forcing Rosen to leave the shop. Rosen was later arrested and taken into custody and put on a psychiatric hold.
I'm glad that it was just the coffee and not a knife. You know, it's just like things happen for a reason, and it's okay that it happened that way.
In Ravenna, Ohio, a woman's unusual slushy order at McDonald's led to a shocking turn of events. Charisse Helena Cleveland, 45, tried to mix all 3 slushy flavors, but when employees refused, she went behind the counter and allegedly struck an employee twice. However, Cleveland suddenly showed remorse after the altercation.
45-year-old Charisse Helena Cleveland walked into a local McDonald's hoping to quench her thirst with an order of all 3 slushy flavors mixed together in a singular cup. When McDonald's employees told Cleveland they would not fulfill her order, Cleveland goes behind the counter and takes matters into her own hands.
I'm crazy? Okay, don't touch me. Touch me, I'll destroy you. Joey, let go. Do not touch my boss. You just punched me. Get out. I'll destroy out. Stop having the shot. No.
After allegedly striking the fast food employee twice, Cleveland does a 180 and starts expressing her remorse.
Charisse Helena Cleveland's temper flared as she snatched a face mask from an employee and tossed machines, sparking a physical altercation. Police were called, and Cleveland faced 2 counts of misdemeanor first-degree assault. She pleaded guilty to 1 count and has been permanently banned from all Portage County locations.
Tempers end up cooling off for the time being.
Do not touch my boss. Get out! Put you in jail. Go ahead. I don't give a shit. I'm feeling you. I don't give a. You hit me and her. I don't give a. Go to prison. Okay, then I'll go.
With her thirst still unquenched, Cleveland fills up her cup with ice and soda. Then Cleveland decides to assault the employees yet again.
It's right. Don't come back here. Do not get me.
After the latest attack, the fed-up McDonald's employees wrestle Cleveland down to the ground. After getting Cleveland off the floor, Cleveland insists the McDonald's employees call the police on her.
Call her.
The employees do just that, and Cleveland's taken into custody.
Don't touch her.
Put your bag down.
I ain't never had a black eye in my life.
A dispute over seating at a Waffle House in Houston, Texas, escalated into chaos when 6 customers sat at a closed table and became hostile after being refused service. Employee Haley Booth, aka Waffle House Wendy, stood firm, refusing to cook for the rude customers, which led to a physical altercation. The melee continued as another customer tried to intervene, capturing the intense scene on camera.
My manager comes over. I told him, I said, well, I'm not going to cook your food. I said, if you're going to keep being rude to me, you're going to keep jacking your jaw, then I'm not going to cook your food.
Chaos then erupts.
Oh! Oh! You are wildin'! Oh! Oh! Oh!
As the melee continues, another customer attempts to go over to the counter.
After a customer's failed attempt to jump over the counter, a chair was thrown at Haley Booth, who caught it and deflected it with her arm. Despite the chaos, Waffle House declined to press charges, but Booth claims the incident led to her termination and subsequent blacklisting from the company. Booth attempted to work at another Waffle House location earlier this year, but was informed that she was no longer eligible for employment.
Yo, they still go. Yo!
Booth explained how she was able to deflect the flying chair.
She picks up the chair, she throws the chair, and I had caught it, and I caught it like this, and it bounced off like my wrist, like the arm had like hit my like where that word is over here, and kind of just rolled it off my arm and threw it behind me. I was blacklisted So it was kind of like I can't ever work for Waffle House again. I tried working for another one, like sometime earlier this year, and I had found out that I was blacklisted.
On June 20th, 2024, police responded to a Chipotle location due to a dispute between two employees. An argument escalated when one employee refused help from a coworker, leading to a physical altercation and a slap. The employee defended herself, resulting in a fight, and her glasses were broken in the process.
How you doing?
I was the one that called.
Huh?
I was the one that called.
Okay.
So I was in there, and I was ringing out a customer. My coworker tried to help me. I told him, I don't need your help. I didn't ask for it. Please let me do it.
Okay.
And he goes to my manager. He goes, I'm gonna beat the out of this.
Okay.
And then after a customer starts walking out, he go ahead and slaps the out of me.
All right.
So I started hitting him back. So self-defense.
Okay.
And that's all that happened. But he broke my glasses.
Okay.
And I went to play assault charges on him.
All right.
A witness describes a physical altercation between two Chipotle employees, stating that one employee was taunting the other, who was trying to bag an order. The situation escalated when the first employee shoulder-checked the second, who pushed her away, and she retaliated by hitting him with a metal pizza dish.
Hello. Did you call?
I did.
Okay. What'd you see, Head?
So all I know is he kept telling her to leave her alone, and she kept like taunting him and saying stuff to him as he was trying to bag my order.
Okay.
And next thing I know, like they went towards the back, and she like shoulder checked him.
Okay.
So he pushed her off of her, and then she grabbed a metal like I guess it was like a pizza dish. 1 second, I'm with the police. It was like a pizza dish. It was circular,
Okay.
and she hit him with it.
Is he all right?
I think so.
Okay.
But he's pissed.
Okay. Can I see your driver's license real quick?
Yes.
I'm just gonna have you added in as a witness.
I texted my manager for that video proof. I texted Caleb because he's the only one that can get the information.
Okay.
One of my managers is inside. She's in there with the other person because I just separated from him. I just came outside. I didn't call you guys. But I did hit him back. I am older than 18.
How old is he?
I'm not sure. I know he's younger than 18, but I hit back in self-defense.
Regardless.
Kelly describes the incident at Chipotle where she was smacked by a coworker without provocation. Officer wants to review the incident report and footage from the cameras. She mentions that the perpetrator has a history of harassing her, frequently using derogatory language towards her.
You can't put hands on people no matter your age. What's his name?
What's your name? My name is Kelly.
Okay, what's your name?
Manager's name, Alicia.
Alicia. So apparently just smacked her for no reason, then she swung on him afterwards. She wants to file charges. We'll see what they say inside. You have cameras? You know?
Yes, we do.
She's trying to get all of her manager to get all the info. Does he have an ID with you?
I do not, but
Huh?
I do not have one on me. Actually, can I go right inside and grab my bag? You can come with me. It's like in there.
Do you know your social? Were you guys arguing or something all day, or?
No, he
It's
he has something. He has always had something against me. Like it doesn't matter what day it is. He always calls me for no reason. Does this and that.
The officer questions the employee, who admits to throwing a bag of hot food at Kelly because she pushed him. The employee claims Kelly then ran at him, trying to hit him, and he pushed her away, causing her to grab his chain. He admits to hitting her twice and then walking away, calling his mom and manager to report the incident.
So then I throw the hot at her. Oh, down! So trying to hurry up. What the
What are you doing?
I'm not
Hey, how about the fact that you cut your wheel right as you pulled up, guy?
I didn't.
You did. I caught it on my camera. Don't even try and tell me you didn't. Don't even try and tell me you didn't. I saw it. I caught it on my camera.
Whoa. Can you please?
Get in your car. You have no part of the situation.
This is my store.
That's great.
I'm
Pull over there. I'll talk to you in a minute. Pull over there. I'll talk to you in a minute.
Who's that? My manager. One of my managers.
Is that the manager?
Yeah, that's the AP.
No need to be driving like that.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. I guess he was trying to hurry up though.
All right.
But so I got a bag of hot, and so I tried to throw it at her because she pushed me, and then she get the like running towards me and at me trying to like hit me and jump on me and shit. So then I'm pushing her away. Mind you, I got a chain on. She grabbed my chain. She do this. So then I push her into the fryer and she's still trying to hit me. So I hit her. I hit her twice, and then I let go of her, and she's still trying to run at me. And my manager grabbed her, and I just walked casually to the back and started calling my mom and my manager and stuff. Okay. Trying to tell them what happened.
Yeah, why is she putting her hands on a minor?
Kelly explains that her Versace glasses, valued over $500, were broken during the altercation. She recounts that the employee came over and started telling her what to do, despite her declining his help. He then walked away, made a threatening comment to the manager, and returned to slap her without warning.
They also break my glasses, and they're very expensive. So I need to know what is going to happen for that because I need them.
How much are your glasses?
They were over $500. These are glasses. I forget what brand it is. It's all Versace glasses.
Versace?
Yeah.
So you're bringing customers out. He came over to ask if he can help you.
No, he started telling me what to do this, and then I tell him I don't need your help.
Okay. And then he walks away, goes to the manager, Alicia.
Yeah, he walks by her and says, "I'm gonna be the f of that."
And then he comes back around and slaps you. All right. Does he say anything to you before he slaps you? Or you're just
No.
All right. And what side did he slap
This
you?
side.
That side. Okay.
Like you can see my ear.
Yeah. All right.
A manager arrives at the scene, apologizing for their sudden arrival, explaining they received a call about a fight between Joanna and Dez while they were getting gas at Sheetz. After reviewing the footage, the manager determines that Joanna was the primary aggressor, initiating the physical altercation by throwing her hands up, yelling, and pushing Dez. The video shows them walking past each other, Dez pushing her back, and then the altercation continues off camera.
I didn't mean to pull up like that, but if you see, this road is horrid. I hit that hump, I apologize, it looked like. But I get a call, I'm in Sheffield at Sheetz, and I get a call that I can't leave my people in a restaurant without fighting. Like, he's like, yeah, so boom, I'm like, okay, he pulls up the camera. I can pull it up for you if you want to, actually.
If you do it on your phone.
Hey, Des, what time it start? What time it start? All right.
Upon reviewing the footage, it became evident that the female was the primary aggressor.
Yeah. On the video, Kelly?
Joanna.
She, basically, they start getting into it. She starts throwing her hands up, is yelling at him. She pushes him. They, walk past each other, and he pushes her back. And then they kind of go into the grill area.
Yeah.
And then that's off camera. You can't see it.
The officer asks Kelly to stand up and turn around, then informs her that she is being placed under arrest for assault. Kelly protests, stating that the other person hit her first, and she was acting in self-defense. The officer explains that based on the evidence, Kelly is considered the prime aggressor, which Kelly disputes.
Did you give my partner your information?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 19.
You're 19? Okay, can you go ahead and stand up for me real quick? All right, you can turn around, put your hands behind your back for me.
He hit me first. That's self-defense.
Right now you're going to be placed under arrest for assault, okay?
I've got the first charges on me. He hit me first.
Well, you're being considered the prime aggressor, all right?
How?
Kelly asks the manager to call her boyfriend, but the manager informs her that she is suspended until further notice. Kelly is upset, feeling that she was allowed to be hit and is now being punished. The manager explains that the camera footage shows a different story, and Kelly is ultimately charged with assault.
Hold on, just text me that. Or let me call you back in 1 second.
Yep.
All right.
Can you call him and let him know?
Yeah, and then Caleb said you're suspended until further notice. He's talking to Anthony.
I'm about to quit. I'm sorry. I'm not dealing with Desmond. He literally hit me for that, and that one getting arrested for it.
I mean, that's not what the camera said. I wasn't here.
I know, but he hit me off camera. He hit me in the part where between chips and grill.
I can't speak for that, but I didn't see it. So
And he
the only
literally-
person that I haven't even talked to Alicia or Derek. Nobody knows even here yet. So all I have is the
And he
camera.
literally goes to Alicia and says he's gonna beat the f out of me.
What's
In August 2022, a man named Antoine Sims called the police on himself in Metro Atlanta, reporting an issue with his cold French fries at a McDonald's in Kennesaw. Officer responds to the scene and meets Sims, who explains that he and others had trouble ordering due to a malfunctioning self-service kiosk. Sims suggests that the employee was frustrated with the situation, which led to his own frustration with the service.
What's up, man?
We the ones they called.
Okay, what's up?
Basically, we went in there, purchased some food. I guess it's something wrong with their server. A lady before us tried to order on the little box thing. She said that wasn't working. He had to stop us from ordering and go help her.
Okay.
So he probably frustrated at work. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole scenario. From what I
Antoine Sims explains that he and his fiancée ordered food at McDonald's, but the receipt couldn't be printed, and their order was called without them knowing the order number. When they went to collect their food, the fries were cold, and Sims asked for fresh ones and a receipt. The employee refused, told Sims to leave the property, and offered a refund, which Sims declined, asking only for his food and receipt.
So why'd y'all call? So, like, what happened?
Because we ordered the food. He couldn't print us a receipt. Okay. So he said the receipt would be printed in the back. So I said, okay. So we sat down, me and my fiance looking for homes around here.
Gotcha.
So we went back to Progressive Rentals looking at homes. I guess our order was called, but we don't even know our order number.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So now our food is sitting there cold. So when I come up, I say, you know, I try the fries. The fries they're lukewarm, but they're not hot.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I just asked him, can we get some fresh fries?
Okay.
He said, okay, the fries are not hot. Touch the fries. I said, no, they're not hot. And at this point, you done touched them, so, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I just get a fresh set?
Okay.
So is he getting the fries? And I said, can I also get the receipt? That was 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, sir. 5 minutes ago, I can run my store however I want to run my store.
Okay.
This and that. Sir, I done paid. He said, matter of fact, you can leave my property. Get off my property now. Or you can come and get, I'll do a refund. I say, sir, with Cash App card, it's 3 to 7 business days to do a refund. Just give me my set of fries and my receipt. That's what you're supposed to do anyway when I pay for my order.
Okay.
When the officer asks Antoine Sims for his ID, Sims realizes he may have made a mistake and tries to escalate the situation. The McDonald's owner tells the officer to inform Sims that he is not welcome at the restaurant again, placing the blame for the incident squarely on Sims for creating the scene. The officer radios in Sims's information and informs him that he has an outstanding warrant for murder, leading to Sims's arrest.
Do you have your ID on you?
No, sir.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to get your information.
Okay.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
The officer then goes inside to talk to the owner of the franchise.
He insists that all his food's cold.
Okay.
It's burning my hands, so whatever. That's, doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Took it to the next level, starts cussing at me. You better give me that fresh fries, It's like, what? Starts losing it, starts shoving his food at me. And I said, sorry. I said, well, then tell you what, you can take your business elsewhere, give me a car, I'll give you a refund. No, you're not going to give me an effing refund, you're going to give me my food and my money back. I said, okay, look, sir. He started shoving his food. I took his food. He's got nothing to shove at me next, because next thing you know, he's throwing his drink at me. So I took his food, took it, Sprite it, put it in the trash. Give me your card, I'll give you a refund. Take your business elsewhere. Please don't come back.
Okay.
Screaming at me. I want him CT'd.
Okay. Did you give him his refund? Like, is that all right?
He refused to.
Okay.
You're not going to give me a refund.
Okay.
Excuse my language.
No, you're fine.
This is the way he was talking.
Okay.
I don't want him CT'd. I don't want to ever have him back.
Okay.
I mean, dude's obviously on probation. Got an ankle bracelet on.
Okay.
The officer explains to Antoine Sims that the McDonald's owner has the right to refuse to remake his food, but is willing to offer a refund. However, the owner does not want Sims to return to the store and has requested a trespass notice to be issued. The officer assures Sims that this is a civil matter and not a criminal charge, and that it simply means he will not be allowed to enter this particular McDonald's location again.
All right, so here's the deal. As a business owner, he has the right to not remake your food. He is willing to do a refund. He has no problems doing a refund, but he's not going to remake your food. As a business owner, he can do that. Okay. He does not want you coming back in the store. He actually wants us to criminally trespass you, so you will not be allowed back at this McDonald's.
I don't even stay here.
It doesn't matter. He's requested it. We got to do it. It's not a big deal. It's a piece of.
Charge me?
No, we're not charging you. It's a piece of paper we're going to give you that's going to say, hey, you can't come back to this McDonald's. That's all it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, just realistically, did I do anything?
I don't know. I'm not here to even figure that out. I'm here to keep the peace.
The officer discovers Antoine Sims has an outstanding warrant, cautioning he may be violent and dangerous. The officer stalls, informing another officer on the scene. As more squad cars arrive, Sims becomes agitated, refusing to sign a document, insisting he's not under arrest.
So hang out with him. I'm going to get that form. It's a simple form that says, hey, just don't come back to this McDonald's. Now, I'll tell you, if you do come back to this McDonald's and we get caught out here, you go to jail.
I'm not.
All right?
I'm not. I got it smart.
So, you cool with the refund?
Yeah, so I just got to go in there and tap my car.
Yeah, I will get that in just a second, okay?
Okay.
When the officer gets back to his patrol car and starts running Sims's details, this happens.
Wanted person, caution, violence, armed and dangerous.
Now the officer stalls for time and passes a message to the other cop on the scene.
What's the address here? So, there's possibly 1099. All right, Mr. Sims, come over here. I'm going to have you sign this.
I'm not under arrest or anything, am I?
No, sir. Just come over here. I'm going to have you sign this real quick.
I said I'm not under arrest or anything.
No, you're not. Yeah.
The officer informs Antoine Sims that he is being issued a criminal trespass notice and needs to sign it, but Sims becomes fearful and resistant. As the officer tries to guide Sims through the process, Sims suddenly takes off running, prompting a pursuit by Kennesaw police officers and Cobb County Sheriff's deputies. The officer eventually spots Sims trying to enter an apartment complex and apprehends him after using a taser.
Just come over here, I'm gonna have you sign this real quick.
You have to sign it saying that you're not going to come back to the property.
So you'll fill this part out.
Can I see it, sir?
Yeah. You come over here, man.
No, I'm afraid of y'all, sir.
Why are you
I just
afraid?
did 3 years, sir. Afraid of
All right, I'm gonna walk you through. Why are you doing that?
I know how to fill it out.
Why are you doing that?
I know how to fill. Am I
All right,
arrested?
yeah.
No, let's do it again.
Car.
The officer gets out of his squad car and looks around, but doesn't see any. Then, out of the corner of his eye, he spots him.
Got him! Contact! Backside!
The officer then tases Sims, and fellow officers quickly come in to apprehend him.
Antoine Sims is restrained and asks why he's under arrest. The officer explains that Sims was detained pending confirmation of a warrant, which was then issued after he tried to escape. The warrant is related to a $275,000 bond from Fulton County, where Sims was charged in a 2018 killing and drug deal gone wrong.
But now you're going to have warrants out of our jurisdiction, too.
No, this is what I'm saying, sir. I didn't. It's ants on me, bro. Biting me. That's a spider. That's a spider, bro. It's devils, whatever's with the spider. Bro, get that off me, bro. I can't, bro. I get sick very quick.
What's the jewelry for?
Oh, you got ankle monitor.
Hold on, bro.
Sims had been charged in the 2018 killing of a woman during an alleged drug deal. Sims was believed to be part of a group that planned to rob the dealer, but then shots were fired.